Alright guys, welcome back. So this is the Audio Legion, the Max 12, and it's had a little bit of time to break in. And I did a couple extra things also. I reinforced this box. I noticed that this box has been through a lot of different subs. I've had probably, I don't know, maybe 50 different subs in here, maybe 100 different subs in here, 100 different times in here. So I went every 6 inches down the box and I put a screw in each side, all around the box. I took the sub out, I reinforced the hole inside with new caulking, and let's see what she does now. Alright, so here we go. Anytime now. I'm not sure what it's doing here. We'll add this to the bloopers file. Okay, let's try that again here. So I had to restart the whole video again. No worries, we're almost there. Right, here we go. See what we're getting now. And I gotta tell you too, it sounds a hell of a lot better. There we go. We're getting some nice clean sound. I just let it warm up a little bit before this too. We'll do this as a warm-up round also. And like I said, I mean, from the first time I powered this up, it sounds 100% better than it did the first time around powering it up. It sounds like a different sub even. Alright, let's see what it's getting here on the Dyno. Dyno power. Oop. 8 watts at 5.6 ohms. I don't know about pushing it anymore. I haven't really tried pushing it any more than this. Looks like it's reaching its limit, but let's try it out. We got 947 there. All right, I'm gonna try something else. All right, give it a teeny bit more. Can't really see where that is. Hold on one second, guys. A teeny bit more of the gain. Alright, there we go. Give it a teeny bit more on the gain there. Alright, so let's try this out again. Oh yeah, that made a difference. Oh, and it's taking it. There we go. 1397, and you can even see it. It's let's see here. Go back a little ways. Right there. Yeah, that looks beautiful on the camera too. Oh yeah. $13.97. Set here. And I'm sure this thing's gonna keep sounding better and better as it keeps working itself in. $13.27. All right, so let's try. Wait for commercials here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Reset that. $6,000 watts. Right. So it seems like it's sticking to that 1300 mark. I think my next step here is going to be to put it on the NVX amp and see if that makes any difference in the box rise. Because one of my favorite things to tell people is with every box, with every sub, with every amp, is a different result. So that'll be our next thing. I'll put this on the NVX and we'll try that out on the NVX and see how that does. And maybe I'll try it on a different box, see how that does, and we'll go from there. And at the same time, we're going to let it keep on breaking in and keep on sounding great. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. Really guys, thank you. This is over 1,000 videos, over 1 million views we have. 30,000 watch hours. Keep subscribing, guys. I can't thank you enough. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace. Alright, guys, so welcome back. So I just flipped the amplifier now. This is on the NVX amplifier. I did notice as soon as I put it on, I've already been playing with it for a little bit, it is stronger than the Taramps. Without a doubt, it is stronger. The Taramps might put out more power, more peak power, more boost power, but the NVX is stronger, and you'll see it when this thing flexes. I'm going to get it flexing in a minute here. Now this is the break-in that I was telling you about that I've been using for this sub. I've even been doing it just on my time, you know, my downtime. I let it go when my grandkids are awake and not sleeping. So it goes 20 hertz to 40 hertz in a sweep, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you don't have to do it a lot, just enough to flex the sub. You can see the power there is, what, not even 100 watts it's going? Okay, so about 100 watts at peak there. And you can go up a volume here, make it go a little bit more. And so there we go, almost 200 watts. That's one volume I went up. Yeah, so from 100 watts to 200 watts in one volume. And you can see it flexing there. Now, you can even go further if you want. There we go. It really gets going. All right, let me put on my song here. Now you can see it's already flexing pretty hard right there. And I believe I can go up another volume besides this.
Oh, please don't, darling.
Yeah. Oh, my other camera died again, so we're just watching the sub going right now. But as you can see, it's really flexing. All right, so I'm gonna get my camera charged, and then we'll put it back on, and we'll continue on with our test. So we'll be back in a minute, guys. All right, guys, so welcome back. So got the Audio Legion Max 12. I hope my camera's gonna stay charged now. I can actually see it. I turned it a little bit so I can see it, because it just randomly shuts off. So because I have two cameras I can do that with, but I like one has better clarity for that. So I like using that one more. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start off with this test again, and we'll see what... This is the NVX-XAD13. What? No.
Just do this one.
Yeah.
It's still even.
See here. The power doesn't really go up that much. You can see the excursion goes up, but the power doesn't go up that much. Put it on Dyno and see what we got here. So there's 919 on that one. So we got 919. 826. Go up here again. Bring it back up again. Well, that one up. Yeah, so it's just flexing more. And I can't see if it's clipping. I don't think it's clipping. It doesn't say it's clipping anyways. 69 for a high there.
No.
I do have to say this thing is sounding, every time I put it on, it sounds better and better. Alright, so we're going to call that a, let's see if I can get a see, we'll go here real quick. I swear these YouTube commercials keep getting longer and longer. Alright. I think I'm going to hook up two power supplies too with two different amplifiers, and I'm going to put some 6x9s on. See, 962. Now let's see if this makes any difference. Excursion wise, yeah, it's not clipping. It doesn't say it's clipping. We got 980. All right. So that is going to conclude our test for today. So we actually got a little bit more power out of the Taramps. Oh, and my other camera just shut off on me. I didn't even have to turn it off. I was just about to hit stop recording, and it stopped recording for me. So I got to put it back on the charger again. And so guys, I mean, we got better power out of the Taramps. I think we're going to try this in another enclosure, because it's still running high on ohms. It should be somewhere within the 2-3 ohm range, and it's up in the 5-6 ohm range, which is very high. So I think I'm going to try it in a different, maybe a smaller enclosure, a little bit smaller. I'm going to try it more in the, where the other subs are sitting at, the, you know, the 2.5 cube range. And we'll be back, guys. So take care of yourselves and each other for the moment. And as always, peace. Alrighty, guys, welcome back, subs and paws. Your host John here today. Caleb just took off on me. Alright, so first I just wanted to show you this right here is the Audio Legion. We've already established that. This is the oh, I gotta shut the power off. Yeah, now it'll read. Okay. So, it's coming up at, come on, 1.7 ohms. Just so we got a good reading there. Alright, so let me get this off. Get the power supply back on. Alright, just wanted to let you guys see what the sub was wired to. They only had D4s left, so that's what I ended up getting. And now, I did a demo yesterday in a short, and for me, it's like the sub was moving and it sounded okay and it looked like it was taking power, but it sounded like crap in the box. So I actually took about a pound of polyfill and I put it on the bottom of the, just to kind of coat the box, and it really cleaned up the sound that it was. It still has a little bit of port noise. It still has a little bit of noise to it, but it's not bad. Now, I'm not going to push this super hard. I'm just going to push it enough to get a first test out of it, because this is actually the second time I've even played this subwoofer, period. Okay? So, let's get it on here. We'll get some power going. See what we got here. See what we're running at right now. Right, I've seen 140, 202. Looks like it's running around 4 to 5 ohms. Conservatively, about 5 ohms there. I'm gonna try another test too. I'm gonna see if I can change the ohms down on it. right, let's give it a little bit more power. I'm not going to give it a whole ton because this sub's not, it's brand new. So I'm not trying to blow a sub right out of the box. And it sounds really good. So we got 500 watts there, 600 watts. And now this is, this is rated at here. Checking to see if I can see any paperwork or anything here. Maybe. Alright, it's coming. It's coming. Let's see if it says anything on the box. Alright, so 1200 watts RMS, 2400 watts peak. So I think this is and it was really stiff honestly when I first touched it. So I think this is going to be one of those subs that I have to take in my car and play for a week or 2 weeks and then come back and retest it. Alright, so let's see about another test here. Alright, let's try this one out here. This I got in my car on the X10 yesterday. I got a 138 and some change. I was really surprised for a 10-inch. I've never heard a 10-inch sound the way that thing sounds. It just makes me want to get the X12 or the X15 and call it a day, and that's what I'm going to have in my car. Because it sounded so good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Should be coming anytime. And it looks so dope running too. I can hear different things in my house rattling at different times depending on the bass. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do the here we go. Alright, let's check it out here. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna put this on dyno mode just so I can see what I get for power here. .658. Now watch it jump. Like tremendously. Oh yeah. Watts. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely gonna have to break this sub in a little bit in my car, run it for about a week or 2 weeks, because I think the suspension on this is really tight. We're gonna loosen it up a little bit and then we'll bring her back and do another retest on it. All right, so we'll call it a day for that. Oh, the dyno shut off anyways. I think it was 1113 watts at like 5 ohms. So I'm gonna get this video out for you guys. I'm gonna try to get this in my car. Maybe I'll get a couple shorts in my car. Maybe I'll do a video in my car. And we'll be back, guys. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, alright? Peace. Don't forget it, guys. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe now.